21 comes out where everyone can play, I'm gonna remake the Cowboys season, because you know they went 8-8. I can prove that they can make the playoffs when I play with the Cowboys. So here's my lineup. Connor Williams for some reason got injured in the preseason game, so now I'm stuck with that dude. Don't know who he is. I got Prescott, quarterback, Zeke, Cooper, Randall, Michael, you know, all of them. Okay, defense. I don't really like defense. I do like Van Der Esch and Smith. I still got Byron. So I'm gonna remake the season. That's how we're gonna do it. So yeah. Let's get to it. So it's so we are going against the Giants. This should be an easy game. I should win. I don't see why not. So yeah. Oh yeah. For me, I just created a coach. That's it. I didn't want Jason Garrett. Wanted a clean start and see how far I can go. This is my #1 game, franchise with the Cowboys. Your mother told me that she heard you she felt like what she heard was inappropriate, and she asked me to talk to you about it. So let me start by saying this.
An NFC East battle right off the bat. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, an important season is about to begin for Eli Manning.
So Madden 21, I think it's kind of a good upgrade
brings us to
to
the
it.
Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium
I think
in Arlington,
that
Texas.
it will be a little
Today,
better
it's an
than
early
this.
season
Many people
divisional
complain
matchup
about
in the
Madden
NFC
20.
East
Madden
between the New
21
York
should be better.
Giants and the Dallas
So
Cowboys.
let's see what we can do.
This is taken at the 3.
Alright.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants set to go to work on the offensive side. The rookie Daniel Jones in command. You recall it was week 3 of the NFL season in which the G-men ultimately made the move away from longtime starter Eli Manning. And after a thrilling win in Tampa Bay, Jones has taken the job and run with it ever since.
Oh, there goes Saquon.
First down past the 40. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Worst start. I don't care.
The way in. Touchdown, New York.
That's
Saquon
embarrassing.
Barkley, 75 yards.
I thought they got him in the
His
middle,
guys
so I
are
gave
able
up.
to strike
Wow.
first here in this opening quarter.
That's embarrassing.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away. Because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play.
I am using Carolina's
Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going. And see how things settle in.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
I just understand
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Blitz
Looking to throw.
Nice
Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
All right, nice.
Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper, and he'll take it into the end zone.
First drive, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper,
second and 10 with Gallup and CD.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, have the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
That was the first drive that they got.
The New York set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They'll get 3 out of the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On 1st down, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On the draw, this is Barkley.
I can't tackle.
A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
Why is he open?
Slayton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Gallman will run it. That play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade.
I would want to put pressure, but
still 2nd down.
No need to.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Nice.
Shepard on the catch.
Okay,
and this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
And sack.
Escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half.
Finally,
if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
See if he gets it going.
Elliott. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-14, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
After the season, he left to Houston.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. That's complete to Cobb. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 41, Prescott.
There goes Cobb again.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Prescott. He is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
That's how you end the quarter, huh? Yeah.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. The sack cost them only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
All right, second quarter. 7-7. That was my fault.
They'll run with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Nice. Nice fly Zeke. I think we can get Cooper in here.
From the red zone now.
All right, here we go.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I also have the settings to All-Pro.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
2 touchdown passes by Dak. 2 Cooper as well. 2 touchdowns now.
Forbath, the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
All right, see what
this will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We're it again.
Throwing Jones. Completes it to Tate.
Wow.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The
this is why no one likes
touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate,
makes no sense.
73 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Good Tavon. There you go, Tavon. Nice.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Yes, and Wayne left us after the season.
Now Prescott.
Oh my God! Why did he go
ball flight and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
After the season, went to the Raiders.
The spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Gotta get him down.
On second down.
Nice.
It's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
All right, they're probably going to put pressure.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Check, what do you think? Check, what do you think?
Third and long for Prescott.
I got Cooper. Oh no, it's Gallup. There we go. Get him going.
This inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The first down carry by Elliott.
There we go.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's see. Let's just go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen. And I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle?
Right there. There we go. Now we got the answer to that.
Yeah, I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far. And maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Try to I like running with me.
Stepping up,
what did I do that? Wow.
He lost the football.
It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, there we go.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
There we go. All right, Matt, that was
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Solid. drive.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him.
Why is he open? Oh, nice hit.
Up his game. But just let them know, hey, if I hum around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, Leighton Vander Esch, wreaking havoc with a sack. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
All right, 3rd and 14.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Stop him.
Let's go.
Saquon.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones.
Another
and he's going to go down again.
All right, let's see what we can do.
The Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Pollard, the punt returner. Okay, nice move.
Just a minute 41 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw again on second down.
Prescott. Nice.
And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. A gain there of 21 yards.
Great.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's open. I was going to get him.
Yeah, he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now with timeout signaled for, they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm either going to throw it to Dallas. See what we got.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. On the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
We can do something.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Green is getting on my nerves. Coach Arlen.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here in the open. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
24-14. Dak has been great.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's
tackle. Oh, yeah, he's out.
He's off.
Goes it.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 30.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down.
There we go,
This is caught by Witten.
Nice try.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Let's see what happens. Nice blocking. 2 touchdowns.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
2 touchdowns from that.
Ezekiel Elliott. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing.
But defense, guys. All right, let's get to it. See what Daniel Jones got.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 27, Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You know, you got Dak.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
This year, Jones didn't really do great. Honestly, great things where he should sign up for.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. This to Jones, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score.
That was nice. All to Byron Jones interception.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there. And caught
fumble. Get it.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make it pay sometimes. You have to put it out, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
I love his videos. I will mention him sometime.
Now here's Pollard, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
See, from the 2019 draft class to the 2020 draft class. Crazy.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with now 3.
Alright, that was nice. I think Zeke has had a good game. We get Pollard in. I will get Cooper Rush in. See, I mean, there's only it's only
touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on.
Can't lose Zeke for that.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Nice.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Alright, this has been a great game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Up in us.
51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rush. And Allen to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Ready? 18, Gator. 55. Here we go. 25. Catch one. Let's go.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think we can do some things.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Off the bootleg. Rush. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Rush. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
24 seconds, still drawing some new. As they do need to score.
New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
So, interesting
punt
fact,
from deep inside
the
their own
Giants have not
territory,
beat
which means
the
you're going to
Cowboys
lose the
since
field
Obama
position
was
battle as a
president.
general rule.
Nowhere to
every
escape,
Giants
and he
fan
goes
to get their
down.
hopes up.
DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It has just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Too much hype.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Malik Collins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right?
Oh, no.
You got filled that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there.
And that will take us to the 2-minute
well, obviously, that begs the question. What game was it?
That was
Cowboys.
Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football first and 10.
I live in Portland, Texas, where we just bought our house.
Jones now on 1st and 10.
Nice.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I finally have my own room.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Incomplete.
That was nice.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I thought he caught that.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Never in the game.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
In real life, the 2020 season, or 2019 season,
and they take a knee.
I believe that we would make it because of that. Right after that, it was horrible. Yeah. In the game, 14-48.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you.
This defense, we had, I don't know how many sacks, like 6.
So for the Cowboys, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Cooper, 5 receptions, 117
So for our
yards,
entire
2
crew,
touchdowns.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
My fault. Jarvin, 29 yards. And that will end it, guys. See you in the next video.